Hey, my name is Phil from legitmarketingreviews.com. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a graphic design service called Penji. Now in this Penji video, I want to show you exactly what Penji is, how it actually works, and by the end of this video, you should know if Penji is right for you. And just to let you know, if you're thinking about getting started, I have also left a link in the description, and if you use that link, you'll be helping support the channel. Okay, so first of all, what is Penji? It is a graphic design service, but the one thing that really stopped me in my tracks was their offering, which is unlimited graphic designs each month. Now this really caught me off guard. I haven't really seen a service giving you unlimited amount of anything. However, when I looked on the Penji website, they say they have hundreds of designers all around the world, so they can actually fulfill different graphic design needs in either 1 to 2 days if it's a basic design, or 3 to 4 if it's complex. Now, of course, the first thing that came to mind was the quality of these graphics. However, they also state they only hire the top 2% of all graphic designers in the world, which is really exciting to see. So of course, I reached out to Penji, had a bit of a chat to verify these numbers, and they offered to give me access to an account to test out the service. So what I'm going to do is jump behind the screen and show you what I found. Okay, so first of all, I want to start here at the Penji website. What I first want to do is run through a few points listed, because when I first saw this service, I had a lot of questions that I was looking for answers for, and no doubt you've probably got a few questions too. So I'll point out all the answers basically to the questions I had, and then what I'll do is log into the dashboard and show you how this works. So the first thing to note is they have been featured on many major publications, and to be featured on here, you usually aren't an untrustworthy brand. So that's a very good sign to see when you first look. Also, they have over 25,000 brands and agencies using the service with a 94% customer satisfaction rate. So that's pretty incredible to see. Now, if we keep scrolling down on their homepage, you will see this here, what you get with every plan. So this basically states what you can expect to get when you sign up with Penji. So first of all, unlimited design projects. You can submit and queue up as many design projects as you want on our platform. There's also point and click revisions, brand folders, 1 to 2 day turnaround, 3 to 4 for complex projects, and we'll go through what those are in a second. They have over 120 design services. They only hire the top 2% of all designers. You can also invite your team to your account. They've got 24/7 support. And finally, you have 30 days to use Penji, and if you're not satisfied with it, you can get a full refund. So that's a really nice money back guarantee that they've added. They're obviously very confident in their work, so that's really good to see. A pretty interesting thing to see as well is some of their clients. They have Uber, Hot Wheels. They've also got NASCAR, Kohl's. These are some pretty big names. Best Buy, amazing, right? So let's go have a look first of all at their pricing. I know everyone's itching to see what it is. So there is 3 different pricing plans and 3 different plans for each one. Now let me explain to you the differences between these 3 plans. So first of all, we have the Pro plan, $499 per month. You're going to get unlimited graphic design, logos and branding, custom illustrations, different brands, as well as additional users. And what this basically means is your standard graphic design work that you would need for your business, right? Anything from social media posting to things like banners for different social medias, as well as things for your website, right? This is just simple graphics that you need done. Now, when you come to the team plan, this is where it sort of kicks up to the next level. So unlimited web designs, what this basically means is website templates, right? So if you had a web development company, this could be creating the actual designs for your clients. So it's a much more in-depth type of graphic design service. Same thing goes for app designs, right? So you're creating apps for phones, basically how they're going to look. And presentations could be anything like pitch decks or different types of presentations you would need for your business. And then finally, animated graphics. Of course, these are all much bigger design jobs versus these single ones here. And then finally, we have the daytime plan. This means you can get USA daytime designers. So if you're based in the US and you need fast turnaround, they can also do same day turnaround inside of here. Plus you get a dedicated art director. So if you want to work with, if you have say monthly clients in your agency, then your dedicated art director can ensure that everything is kept on brand and on point, and it's just going to make things work a lot faster. So that is why they have the 3 plans. You could think of this as sort of their baseline where they still do amazing work. However, if you need more power, if you need higher type of graphic design work, you would come to the team. And then finally, if you want speed, you would come to the daytime. Now, to show you the discounts if you get quarterly, of course, it's $424.15 a month, so it is quite a bit cheaper. If you go yearly, it knocks it right back. So, of course, it's going to be much better to get a longer type of subscription. Just keep in mind, you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee on any of these plans. Now, there's a few points I want to talk about with their pricing plan. The first one is if you've ever used a platform like Freelancer or Fiverr before, then there's a really good chance that you've had to have multiple different graphic designers to do one sort of brand, I guess you could say. And a lot of the time, it's not quite aligned. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth to get the design perfect. Now with Penji, this sort of overrides that because all of your information you've ever had from your graphic designers is kept inside here. So there is always going to be that little design sort of reference. And if you're on the daytime plan as well, you do get the dedicated art director. And the second point I want to really bring out here is quite recently, a friend of mine bought some graphic design work from a company in New Zealand, and it cost them about $3,000 just to get a logo, a color palette, and a few other bits and pieces. Not really much, and it was definitely everything that could have been done inside of the Pro plan. It took about 30 days to get the actual graphics as well. And after I found Penji, which was annoying, it was about 3 weeks afterwards, I realized I could have got all of that for $499 plus a lot more. I could have got everything like my social media post concepts. I could have got different types of custom illustrations. I could have got literally anything I wanted just for $499 instead of paying $3,000 in New Zealand. And then after that, of course, I had the idea I could create my own graphic design agency and never actually create any graphics. I could just come in here, get the Pro plan, and then all I would need is to create a front to sell the services to. So I was really excited, as you can tell, when I first came across Penji. And if you're wondering as well what kind of designs they actually do, come to more and to scope of service on their website, and they've got a different list of 120 plus different designs that they cover. They literally have anything that you could have, which is really nice to see. So look, marketing, presentations, PowerPoints, slide decks, it's ridiculous, brochures, incredible. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right now that I've sort of talked about Penji, what they offer, what they're all about, I'm going to log into the dashboard and show you how it works. Okay, so here I am in the partnership account inside of Penji, and there is quite a few different collaborators currently using this. So let me quickly show you how it works. On the top left here, we've got workspaces. So if you're running multiple different brands, you can choose your different workspaces inside of here. And then we have what's called the project board. This is where you create different types of assets to be designed and edited. Now, this is on an agency plan, which is actually void now. They've updated how they do their work, which basically means you can get more designers taking your jobs versus this old agency plan, which only allows 2. So try to disregard the agency plan. This is just for show and tell with partnerships. Next, we have here brands, and we've also got people. So if you're on brands, you would be able to create all your different businesses you create assets for. And finally, people is the users inside of your account. Now, how it works if you want to create a new piece of graphic design is you would come to new project at the top right. You would then give your project a title. For example, if it was going to be a legit marketing reviews thumbnail, right? You would go in here and actually state a little bit more. So it'll be a YouTube thumbnail, and you can see it brings up, is it one of these, right? So I would choose YouTube thumbnail. And then it says here, expect your design to be completed in less than 24 hours. So it's obviously falling into the pro category. So you click on next, and it's saying, what size do you want? Do you want the standard 1280 by 720, or do you want a custom? So I'll just choose the standard. And then it says in the description, write as much as you can, basically more instructions, better designs. So on the left, it's got a little checklist. Clearly describe what you want, link to your channel, target audience, 3 to 4 examples you like, what you like from examples, color preference, and then all content and copy. So there's quite a bit of information you can include. And if you don't want to have as much back and forth and you want them to sort of hit it home right from the beginning, you want to write as much information as possible. So for an example, I could say, hey, I would like a YouTube thumbnail created for a video I am about to post called Best Ways to Grow Your Hair. and I would like to model these 4 thumbnail designs attached, right? And you can attach files down below. So I would basically find different thumbnails that I liked the look of, and then they could obviously go off and create something new. Now it says in here, link to your channel. So you would go to YouTube, you could link your channel there, right? And then it says target audience. Who's your target audience? So it is going to be men wanting more hair, or it could be female. And thread it for examples. We've talked about what you like from the examples, so the touch points of them, color preference, and then all content and copy. So it's pretty cool. And what I'll do right now is actually show you one I've already created. It's actually in the queue right now. So I'll view the project really quick. So I wrote in here, I would like to have a thumbnail created for one of my YouTube videos. The thumbnail is about a platform called System. I found some inspiration from another creator on YouTube I'd love for you to model. See attached. Could you please design a thumbnail similar to the inspiration one I've attached? I've also added some transparent photos of myself. Choose the best one that looks the best, right? And I've added in all of these pictures of me, plus the inspiration, looking for the dimensions and the level of customization. That's basically all you need to do. Once again, there is a bit of a queue because we're on the agency plan, but if you're on any plan that is available right now, you're going to have multiple designers snap this up extremely quickly, and it will be done within a day. Now, to give you an idea of what type of content you would receive back, I'll go to one of my previous types of designs that I got done, and this is for my digital agency. I asked first of all for a Facebook banner, and then I asked for a YouTube banner, a LinkedIn banner, and a Twitter banner, and this is what they gave me. I've already approved the designs. We've been through a few back and forth adjusting it, but this is exactly what I wanted. And if I click on download and download source files, I'll quickly show you what that actually looks like. So this is it here. We have the source file, and as you can see, they are all .psd files, so you can edit them on Photoshop, or if you want to edit them online for free, you can also use photop.com. You also get different previews that you can see. So if I press space, this is just the board. You've also got different fonts used inside of it, so it's all done with Montserrat. And then finally, the finished product is in Artworks, and as you can see, this is exactly what was delivered. So I was pretty wrapped with how it came out. It didn't take long to actually complete, and everything fit perfectly once it was delivered. Now, of course, you can also go ahead and reactivate the project if it's not quite what you want, but if it is, go ahead and click complete, and now this project has been done and it gets moved to the complete tab, and so you can start adding in more creatives inside of your active. So that's pretty much Penji. There's not really too much else to the platform. They've kept the process as simple as possible, which I absolutely love. So that's basically it. So what I'm going to do right now is jump behind the camera. I want to talk about some different use cases that I'm thinking of using Penji for. Okay, so that is Penji. Now, as you can see, it is an easy to use graphic design service. And once again, you can get unlimited graphic designs each and every month for just a monthly fixed rate. Now, this is perfect if you are a digital marketing agency and you're looking to add services to your different lists, or maybe you are dealing with freelancers right now who are maybe inconsistent or maybe not so good with timing. Well, with Penji, you can rely on them because they can turn around content within a few days, which is pretty incredible to see. Plus, they also have a record of all of your previous work, so they know exactly your look and feel. So apart from that, that is Penji. Once again, if you want to test it out, I have left a link below in the description. You also do get a 30-day money back guarantee, so know that this is at no risk. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. I've got some great videos and different marketing software coming out in the near future. That's it from me. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.